So meet your contestants.
Hi, welcome to the show.
I'm trying to figure out if you can trust
fortune,
them or not.
but only if you've got the golden balls. Once again, we have 4 players looking to bluff their way to the big money. A budget manager, a wedding stationery designer, a student, and a picture editor.
I don't know what to think of these
But
people.
who's got what it takes to take the lot?
Chris, what up?
And here's what it's all about. The golden balls. And behind me, there's 100 more up in the golden bank.
Yeah, Fat Moose, I know what you're talking about.
And the only way to find out how generous the golden bank is feeling today is to start the ball machine.
So basically, you get dealt 4 hole cards,
and
there'll be like random amounts of money mixed in with these things called
How much?
killers.
Who knows? But
Killers
it
are
could
bad.
be
That's
an
all you really need to
amazing
know for now.
£75,000.
Yeah, unfortunately, Authority Problem, this game died like 20 years ago,
Mixing
man.
them all up. Round and round and round they go. Now, let's see how much is coming out to play today. Here they are, the stars of the show. Golden balls stuffed with golden riches, everyone a guaranteed winner. Until the girl with the killer looks and the killer ball sticks 4 of those dreaded killer balls into the mix. So, there they are, our first 16 golden balls of the game. Some are cash, some are
So
killers.
you're trying to vote
now,
out the
each
person
player
who you
receives
think has the
4
most
golden
killers,
balls at
basically.
random.
But
2
sometimes
for
you
the front
wouldn't.
row
If they had a
and
lot
2
of money,
for the
that
back.
might be a trade worth taking.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Golden Balls. Okay, we've distributed 16 golden balls, and you have 4 each. 12 of them contain cash. How much? We don't know. 4 of them are killer golden balls. We don't know where they are. Keep in the big cash, kick out the killers. Okay, let's play.
What do you guys think of this young
Our
guy?
first player today
I don't
is
know how to
Derek
feel about
from
this dude.
Essex.
This guy seems like a resident whale. I'm always rooting
Okay,
for
what
a
do you do,
whale in
Derek?
this game.
I'm a budget manager from Essex
For who?
for BT.
Oh, right. You've been doing that long?
No, I've only been doing this less than a year now.
Oh, right. What does it actually entail?
I'm monitoring really my big boss's money, who spends what on what, and how much of it they spend, and
Yeah.
whether it's spent on the right stuff.
Oh, hotel bills, stuff like
Yeah,
that. I mean, everybody at BT's on a permanent jolly. I mean, you ain't answering the phone, are you? And you've got this ridiculous ambition to be the first man on Mars.
I would have liked to have been, yes.
And you'll claim your expenses off
Yes, of
BT.
course, yes.
Got used to us, Derek. Hey, can you kick us off today, please,
Yep.
by showing us what's in your golden balls on the front
That's
row?
interesting.
Okay. Today I start with a magnificent 20,000.
Wow.
Damn, that's strong, by the way, in this game. That is a strong
Oh,
opening.
you could be in for some good money today.
Odor
That's
says
nice
he's a
one,
splitter.
Derek.
I
What's
was
your
kind
other
of
ball?
feeling that, but
And the second ball
you
to
want to
back
go
that
to
up.
Mars, right?
He's a killer.
That's
Right. Let's see if our next
If you want to
player
go to
has
Mars,
it.
you probably
It's
don't
Ollie
like people
from
too
Leicester.
much. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Mars, it's
Good
a
to see
whale
you, Ollie.
fort,
Good
but
to see you, Jasper.
you
You're
might
a
not like
student.
people very much if
sorry.
you're going to Mars, you know?
What are you studying?
I'm studying graphic design.
Yes, and visual communication. It says
It is
on your
visual communications. It's a broader term for it.
thing. Who's your ideal woman? I found this interesting. Who's your
I
ideal
think in
woman?
a vacuum, Deja Voodoo,
Gwen
it is
Stefani?
just
Gwen
GTO Steel.
Stefani. Woo!
You win more money when your
come on.
opponent plays
she's very
split.
famous.
Like,
She's fantastic
that's in a
looking.
vacuum.
She's a
like,
billionaire. I mean,
It
you're
depends
not
if you
punching a
zoom
bit
out and
above
view
your
it as
weight.
like
Why set
people
your
versus
sights
the
so
show
low,
and
eh?
money given away by
I'm
the
with
show and
you.
all this kind
Hey,
of stuff.
and you've got a band yourself.
I have.
This video's too loud?
It's got a
Alright,
great name.
thanks.
Tell everybody what
The band's called My Dad's Bigger Than Your Dad.
Isn't that a great name, Derek? My dad's bigger than your dad. Let's see what you have on your front row.
Ollie cannot be trusted, eh?
It's a whopping 9,000.
That's pretty strong. That's his mum, man. He brought his mum, bro.
You could go on a date with Gwen if you won £9,000.
Could I?
Yeah,
Are you
bloody-
saying Gwen Stefani's only worth £9,000? Shall I open the other one?
Open the other one.
No,
and,
we're better.
and, she might be impressed with this one.
I don't think so. £400, but it's not a killer, Jasper.
Well, it's a beef burger
not.
to Gwen, isn't it?
Well,
If you state
big
that you
one.
don't have killers, it's kind of reggy.
Here we go. Our next player is Alison from Oxford.
We might have a lot of splitters on our hands
What do
here,
you think
guys.
so far?
It's all right. I see the big money and I like that.
OK. What do you do, Alison?
I'm a freelance picture editor.
Meaning?
I research photographs mostly for educational
makes
textbooks
memes.
for school children.
Oh, right.
Makes
You've got
memes
a-
on the
a sort of
2001
eccentric
internet.
relationship with your partner, Kevin.
Well,
He proposed to you 15 years ago.
yes.
Right.
After the birth of our daughter,
Right.
he said, "Oh, would you like to get married?" So I said, "Well, yeah, that'd be great, you know."
And the next morning?
Yeah, next morning I said, "Well, we better start planning it, you know, venue and everything." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, last night you asked me to get married." "Oh, I was drunk. I didn't mean it." Oh.
And
yeah.
he withdrew it.
He did.
And he's been asking you every year since, and you say
I
no.
asked the most
Yeah.
brutal
and then
fucking
I asked
questions.
him last year because he was 50, and he said no.
All right, come on. We've seen 4 golden balls so far
Too
today.
personal, man.
Let's see what you have on your front row, Alison.
Okay. Oh, we have quite nice 5,000 to start with.
Not bad. This is going all right so far, guys.
And in the second one, oh, we have an even nicer £8,000.
But basically, boys, you're eyeing these
Let's
people
meet
up.
our last player.
If
who
you
is
can trust
Eileen
them,
from
you
Belfast.
can either steal from them or split the money with them later. That's kind of the idea. You want to take somebody into the final
do you do,
who you
Eileen?
think would be
I do
willing to share the
wedding
money.
stationery.
So you could either
Wedding
abuse them
stationery.
if that's
You
how you
design
roll,
yourself.
or
I
like
do
me, you could just shelf it
day
up.
cards, order service, evening cards,
Is this a big company or a one-man band? Or
one-man band,
Yeah.
helped by my daughter.
And you're passionate about Irish dancing.
She seems nice.
That's not the river
Mummy,
dance, is
daughter.
it?
No.
It's the other one.
Festival dancing.
What's the difference?
Well, one's fish and one's festival, and we're the festival side of it.
In the festival dancing, you use your arms, apparently. You don't do all that stiff
No, you're not
business.
allowed
Both
to move
Karens,
your
you
arms.
reckon?
Straight arms and pointed feet.
They could both
all
be
right.
choppers,
Okay.
man.
Look, we've got 6 golden balls out, only one
I'm a
killer.
splitter
We're looking for
going the
another
aces. I'm a
3.
nice guy,
Let's see
man.
if you have any killers on your front row.
That's how I operate. I get caught a fish all the time.
£175.
But it's not a killer.
It's not a killer. 6,500.
Wow, this is a sick opening round, man.
Well,
Is that how it works, though?
I want you all now to look
Yeah, I've
at
explained it a
what you
few times,
have
so I don't want to get
in your back rows,
into
but
it
you
right
mustn't
away.
show the other
But I view
players
it basically
what they
as
are.
like
I want you to have
the
a look.
people, like the
now.
contestants, versus the show.
My plan
Hey,
is to...
hey, shut the fuck up with your plan. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I view it, man, as like contestants versus the show. So if we're the group of contestants and we always play GTO, which is to steal, we never get any money, and the show keeps all their money all the time. Whereas, look, if I'm just like, hey man, I'll split with you, and like if you really think that you're entitled to the money more than me, I guess you can steal. But I don't want the show to keep it, so I'd rather you had it. But we should chop it though, man. That's fair. So that's kind of the way that I view it. It's like letting the show keep the money is just fucking stupid.
You have a killer on show.
I do.
What have you got on your back row?
I've got £3,000 there,
Yeah.
and I've got an 1,800 there.
Beautiful. I
Eileen,
love
what have
that
you got on
bluff.
your back row?
I love this
No
bluff.
killers. I have an 18,000 and a 7,000.
Right.
Too much.
Ollie,
Jasper.
you've got the second highest ball on show.
I have.
No killers. What do you reckon?
I can admit to 1 killer just here, Jasper.
You're going to admit to a
I'm
killer.
gonna throw it out there, but my other ball is £16,000.
So that's a
Alison,
polarizing
you have
line.
the second highest total.
It's a polarizing line. He could have 2,
which
or
I
he could
think
have what he
puts me in a very
says.
strong position. I have £7,500 here. I have £11,000 here.
Oh, my God.
Which I think, as a whole ball set,
That's
is
so
very good
unlikely.
from where I'm
Right.
sitting. I have 5 and 8 on the front. You're looking at just shy of 30 grand here.
So there's 2 more killers out there, and
Yeah,
no
There is
one's
2 more
admitting
killers
it.
out there.
Well,
I'm thinking that Derek might have at least one other killer.
Why is that?
Because why are you interested? I'm talking to
I'm
him
interested
about
because I'm
it.
in the game.
Yes. I'm playing the game, so the result of the game
Very well.
interests
What
me.
you think it, so I can make a decision.
You
as
understand
well.
this?
You're very nervous looking over there, Ollie.
Yeah.
I think maybe you've the 2 killers over there.
I can't see why Ollie would lie being a student. He probably wants every
Yeah,
penny
but
he can get hold
students
of.
are not renowned
No,
for
no,
their
no, I don't
honesty
think they-
and their...
Yeah, I agree
you
there,
know,
you're
Alison,
defending your
yeah.
case.
Let's go, boys.
Well,
Get rid of these
where are
women,
they,
man.
where are the
As
killers,
usual.
Derek?
I'm always on that fucking buzz. I'm such a
I
sexist.
would think they might possibly got 1 each.
No.
So it's which of the balls
Possibly.
is
I think,
not is a
I
right
think
figure.
Ollie has a killer and I think Derek
I
has a
promise
killer.
you.
Ollie
I
has
do
a
not
killer because
have-
he's
He's
admitted to
admitted
one.
a killer.
Yeah, but I think he has both killers,
I
and that's
don't
why
have both
he's in the
killers.
16,000 to raise the game.
But you see, if
I'm
Ollie has
honestly,
a
why-
killer and Derek has a killer, then I would be more happy to keep Derek in because of his nice 20,000.
What do you mean
I
more
don't really
happy?
want to take the risk.
I guess
that
she's
Ollie
in the
is
best
sitting
position.
on
I'm not really
2
crediting
killers
her.
or a
I don't
killer
trust her at
and
all.
800
That's all.
quid or
I can
something.
assure you now that
I'd
that is
rather take through the
£16,000.
20,000.
And
Yeah.
that is a killer. I have
That's
one
right,
killer.
Alison, yeah.
I don't.
It's quite possible that Derek could have 2 killers. And
I
then
don't have.
Ollie,
another
you
killer.
look very
I do not
nervous.
have
You're all
another killer.
handwork.
I
The
would-
rest of us are sitting
I
there
don't
very
like that
relaxed.
lady
You're
at
all
all. She
handworking.
needs to
Okay.
pipe
I'd
down.
rather
Yeah, I
take-
know,
I'd
but
rather
we're
take
all into the
Derek
game,
and I
playing the
into
game,
it.
but you're all giving it all less.
wouldn't you rather take a couple of
No.
medium cash amounts and
No.
you just want the big cash amount?
Why?
'Cause
That's
even
why
though-
we're here, to
Yeah.
get as much as possible.
But if you had 2
I'm happy
killers, it's
to-
twice
Ollie,
the
Well,
what
then,
would, what
that's
would
fair
give
enough.
me trust to bring you through with me? How'd I know you would split in the end if I get through this stage?
Because £20,000 is a dream amount of money.
Yeah.
There's what?
But I'm sure you have
60
big bills to pay being a student.
Not that big.
Oh,
There's-
student bills are big, big.
Why would I admit to a killer when you could have 2 of them?
Any of us could have 2 killer
Yeah,
balls.
I mean, it's all
but
about
I mean, you're
strategy.
all. To me, you're very.
I don't trust either chick, eh? I gotta
wanna
say it,
push
man.
the
I gotta
16
say it.
out.
What's up, Doc?
To me, you're trying to push that out.
And
200,
you're not
400
pushing
gold
eight.
balls.
To
Oh
me,
yeah,
you're
fuck, I
hiding
didn't change
your
the
2
title.
killers.
He doesn't
That's
have
my.
to.
Clickbait,
I believe
yeah.
Ollie,
We
and I
were
believe
just.
Derek.
Cole was
I'd
playing,
rather-
Doc. Can you
Yeah,
believe
I'd
that?
rather take
Sitting
the
there with
20
maybe
Cole was
small
playing
amounts
it,
and
man.
one killer.
Then run a risk.
Yeah.
I have more money on my front row than you do.
Yeah, but it's the back row that's going to.
Yeah.
And as
Is
I
it?
say, it's
Is
all
it?
about the trust now.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie.
Right.
But the thing is, I've already decided personally that I would rather have the 20 than run the risk with Ollie. So for me, it's not much of a dilemma whoever has the other one.
all
I'm
you're
not really
doing-
bothered at this stage.
Yes.
All you're doing at the moment, Alison, is throwing the blame all onto me.
It's not about blame, and it's
course
not
it is.
against you. No, it's nothing to do with blame. It's what you're showing me there and what you've told me you've got on the back row, and it's what Jasper said. Who do I believe at this very early stage?
Well, I certainly
Well,
don't believe you, random
Well, I
blonde
don't
lady.
care.
Well, the vote will find out.
200,
I mean,
400,
you know,
man. The fish was up a
All will be
bunch, then he got
revealed
stuck.
when we show what we've got on the back row, and then
Yes.
I think you will be eating your
Cole won a
words.
little bit.
Okay,
So-
Derek, why should they keep you in the game?
Because I have the one killer and I have about £25,000. There are no killers on my back line.
Eileen, why should they keep you in?
Well, as I said, I've got big money in the back, and I'm happy enough to open the balls and reveal.
Ollie, why should they keep you in?
Because I'm the only one that has honestly
truth.
admitted to having a killer, and I'm playing the game honestly. And
Alison?
Alison's not.
I am playing this game at this stage 100% honestly because I cannot see how else you can get through to the second round.
Right. As you know, you each have a vote. Someone has to leave golden balls. You have to vote.
Yeah,
Now,
it does feel like Blondie might have 2, man, because, like, she's making such a strong bluff. She's sitting on the fucking nizzles. 8 and 5 is incredible, man. But her bluff's almost, like, too retarded, you know? It's like pot. She should just say she's got a brick and a killer, and it's fine, you know? Blondie's line is trash either way. Like, sometimes you just get dealt a huge hand,
As
though,
always,
and then it sounds
all
like a
4
bluff.
players have voted.
Yeah, I don't like that she
Which
took
one of
control
them is
straight away.
leading
That's
the
so
game?
off-putting to me.
Everyone's been ganging up on
Voting
another.
Ollie off is
But they
such a
have to be
donk
careful
move. Like,
because not
get
only is
rid
he
of that
claiming
other chick, the
£16,000
random chick with
on
no
his
money
back
on the front.
row, but also his dad is bigger than their dad. Who's leaving golden
They
balls?
can't really
We'll
vote
find
Blondie out
after the
round
break.
1 though, unless they put her on a pair. And she's just sitting on like really good amounts of money at the front. But yeah, I would get rid of the random short-haired lady. But she wasn't on the grill at all. It feels like she's not going to get voted out, which is a
Welcome back
mistake
to
by the
Golden
kid.
Balls. The
He
votes
needs
are
to
in.
start targeting
Our
her
4
down,
players
you know?
have decided who is about to leave the game and see their golden balls binned. Well, I don't think anyone was out to make friends, but with this amount of money at stake, that's not the aim of the game.
For what it's worth,
It's
I
time
feel
to
like my
reveal
big Mars
who's been
whale
chosen
is
to
a
lead.
strong reg with 2 killers. Because I liked his bluff,
first
like
vote
3k and 1800, like
four.
small, you know? Like he's not trying to get attention on him. I would have preferred if he used like one that was
Ollie.
like 50 pounds or whatever.
The second vote is 4.
To be fair, voting out that guy's an interesting play, like the whale, because he probably has 2 killers.
Ollie.
But he does have 20 greasy. 20 greasy is good.
The
What are you
third
doing, babe,
vote
by the
is
way?
4. Alison.
Nah, that was a terrible vote by Ollie.
Fourth
3 to
and
1.
Final vote is 4.
Terrible vote by Ollie, man.
Alison.
Woo! Imagine.
We
So
have a
that-
split
that
vote.
means the
2
boys
votes
are
for
ganging
Ollie,
up.
2 votes for Alison. What we do in this situation is that the two.
So do you know what this means? It means that my whale has no killers. So he's putting on one of these chicks on having a pair, and he's selecting Blondie. And I like it.
To leave golden balls?
I fucking like it.
Well, we know Ollie has one golden ball already. We're on killer already, don't we? So it's whether we think that they're split over there.
He should just ask her.
Alison has been more honest.
Yeah.
That's my personal.
Okay, so what he should do is he should ask the short-haired chick, do you have 2 killers? How many killers do you have? Because they're already safe no matter what. So all they need to do is just, how many have you got? How many have I got? Okay, she's got that many. Or Ollie's got that many. You see what I'm saying? This is going to be a fishy vote here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that.
Are you
I'm
happy
quite
with-
happy
I'm
with
happy
that.
to bring
Yeah,
Alison
because
through.
well, I know already Ollie has got
Yeah.
one killer ball,
Yeah,
so
I'm happy to bring Alison through.
so am I.
If you're happy,
Yes,
Derek.
I am.
Is that your decision?
Yes.
Ollie, I'm really sorry. You have to leave golden balls.
He might have a pair though. It was a good bluff by him. Like reveal one, pot the other. I wouldn't have potted the other though. I would have like half
You
pot,
are
quarter
claiming
pot.
a killer ball.
2k.
Let's have a look.
2k in a killer is what I would have bluffed.
Yeah.
So he said 16
Now,
in a killer. It's a
put them
bit
out the
sus.
misery.
I will put them out of their misery, and they're going to regret it.
16.
Tap at the table. He's a bit tilted too though, man.
Alison, swore blind you had no killer balls.
Correct?
Okay? And you were claiming what?
7,500 here, 11,000 here.
Let's see the 7,500.
Thank you.
Wow.
And?
Potting with the
11,
nizzles.
and I would like to thank you for bringing me through. And please note, I was telling the truth.
Oh my lord. My Mars man with trips? Anybody? Trips for the Mars man?
Eileen, what were you claiming on the back row?
18,000 and 7,000.
Pair
Let's
of
see the
killers.
7,000.
Dirty, eh?
Let's see
Fucking
the
dirty.
18,000, or is it another killer?
Obviously a killer. Stupid, man. That's why she was so sure to bring the other
Derek.
chick through.
Were you telling the truth?
I was.
What were you claiming?
3,000 and 1,400.
Okay,
I thought you
let's
said
see the
1,800,
1,400. You know it's not a killer.
Maybe
From
I'm wrong.
memory. Oh, 1,800, sorry.
Oh.
All right. And
When you're a whale, you
1,000,
just don't
I
remember
believe
shit
it
like
was.
this, you know? It's
And
fair.
That's exactly what I had.
all right.
Yeah, kid's rattled. I mean, it's a big sweat. He could have walked away
Ollie,
with like 10k,
You're
you know?
chucking away £25,000 and an honest player. Look, you have to bin your balls before you go. Let's start with the 400, please.
Okay.
And I'll be pleased to see the
was
killer
that.
go.
The Gwen Stefani's burger, wasn't it?
Is that what? Yes, well, she'll just have to go hungry.
God, this guy had a great hand
killer.
as well, man.
Goodbye.
Okay, they won't be pleased to see the 9,000 go.
No.
And you won't be pleased to see £16,000 go.
Should have believed me, shouldn't they, Jasper?
They should have done. I believed you, Ollie.
Makes me feel a little bit better.
I'd be
binned your
so
balls when
over
you're
these
out the
two
game. Thanks
bitches
for
at this
playing.
point, man. I'd be so over them. The blondie was just like too annoying during the round, you know?
Honest Ollie has been sent back to his college by the others. That was a harsh lesson for him, but no doubt
lesson?
he'll end
He
up
played
in the
it
arms of
perfectly.
Gwen Stefani. The 12 remaining
Played it
balls
like
are
a
loaded
fucking
back into the ball
balls, man.
machine, and 2 more cash balls are dispensed from the Golden Bank. The bad news is Killer Minx Amanda takes this opportunity to stick another of her killer balls in amongst them. So there's now more money in the game, but there's also 1 more killer.
Yeah,
So you
well, he
have
was hoping
15
it was
golden
that
balls
blonde
in
lady.
play, killers and cash. Each of our players now receives 5 golden balls at random. 2 for the front row and
It's
3
so sick that the
for back.
shhaired lady like didn't get even a sweat on her
Congratulations, you've
with
made it
the
through
worst
to the
board.
next stage of golden balls.
So disgusting, and her
Okay,
bluff was
good news.
atrocious as well, just like max
5
betting
top balls
behind,
have
you know,
bought
like the
through
standard
from
fucking
the
terrible
first
ass line.
round add up to £53,000. The bad news is
Sad
you
defeat.
bought through 3 killer balls. We've added 1. That's 4.
Amanda always
killer
just getting
balls.
the brunt. I hope
Okay.
she gets paid well.
Eileen, we'll start with you this time. What do you have on your front row, please?
Brick, killer,
6,500.
killer.
£10.
I think this chick's less likely to be a splitter,
Derek,
whereas
we'll come
Blondie
to you.
might
What
be
do you have on
splitting.
your
Like,
front row?
aggressive as she is, she wants some
First one I
cash.
have is a killer.
But you had one of those last time
Yeah.
and sailed through.
Still had the big money with it as well.
Let's
Yep.
go 20 ball.
The next one is £5,000.
I hope
Alison.
Marsman gets to the final.
3 killers to find. Have you got any on your front
Well,
row?
they're watching two women
Let's have a look.
shaft each other is kind of entertaining.
A nice £20,000
Big money. Yeah.
Gets dealt the nizzles twice.
and £11,000.
All the money. Well done.
Oh, well played. Well
As we
played.
know, this is
Please
only
get
half
rid of the
story.
short hair.
You each have 3 golden balls on the back. We don't know what they are. Derek, Eileen, Alison, look at your back row of balls now.
Depending who I'm up against.
Ay, fuck. Sorry, boys.
2 new cash balls, 1 killer, making 4 killers in all. Alison, I'm coming to you first. Do you have any
Sun
of these
running,
missing
yeah.
killers?
I do actually have one, Jasper.
Yep.
Now, let's remember I told the truth in the first round. I'm telling the truth now. And I think it's up to you two to show me who I can take through and split the money with. I have a lot of money here. I've got 7,500 here. I've got 8,000 here.
Repping a
That's
new
over
ball?
40,000 that I'm bringing
Ed,
to the
new ball?
table.
Yep.
What do you reckon, Derek?
Well, she's been honest in the first round. One
Yep.
thing she has done is been honest.
Have you got a killer?
I have not got a killer on the back row, no.
What have you got?
But I've only got some small amounts. I've got 175.
Must be a new
I've
ball.
got 40. But then I've got 8,500 there.
What? He just
But no
repped 3
killers.
new
I don't
balls?
have a killer on the back row, no.
Eileen,
Did he seriously
apparently
just
you've
rep
got 2
3 new
killers.
balls?
No.
Am I
The last
tripping
time,
out?
Yes, not this time. Thank goodness.
Okay, what have you got?
I've got a 17,000.
What the fuck?
I've got a killer, and I've got a 6,500.
So,
So,
where's this?
if everyone's
Where's the
telling
old
the truth,
guy's
we know where
1803k,
3 killers
man?
are.
Have they
So there's
disappeared?
Still 1 to find.
People are. Somebody has the 1800.
Right, then, we'll- let's hope
This fucking atrocious whale has the 1800 and she called it an 18,000. Can you believe that she would do that? Can you believe that this is how people are playing this game?
In the first round, because I
It's
had
tilting
the
as
back
fuck.
killers.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did tell lies. I genuinely knew Alison was telling the truth.
Oh,
and that's
yes.
why I
We're,
wasn't
oh,
gonna
it's all
put
about the
her up. I
women.
brought
We're
her
just
through. I
women.
was a
We
bit
love
unsure
being
about
women.
Derek.
Yes. Good
I'm a
line.
bit
But I
unsure
did
about
tell the
Ollie, but
truth.
You did tell the truth,
Did tell the
Derek. I'll
truth,
admit
and
that.
we have told the
But
truth.
Yeah, you
Alison
keep the
just-
old balls, man. They just
I'm
forgot.
with Derek
Have
on that.
told the truth.
I have to agree with
have to
Derek
believe what you
because
see.
I think we're looking
Yep.
for honesty
Yep.
at
Yep.
this stage.
Yep.
I quite like you from what I've seen of you through the game, but I wasn't impressed by the 2 killers.
No, but Alison, you put yourself in the first round. If you'd have been sitting with 2 killers, would you have wanted to go through to
I would
this
have done
round?
it. I absolutely want to get through to
But
the
would
final.
you have done what I done in the first
Absolutely,
round?
100%.
Yeah. You see, to me, it's all about the honesty now.
I'm with Derek, I'm
Yeah,
afraid.
we
That's
much as
fair
I
enough.
hate to
well,
say it.
Alison, I
Trusted
can
you
tell
once
you,
and
I brought you through
not
because of
been
the
there.
honesty and the trust, and
do you mean the
put my
honesty and
hand
the
on my
trust?
heart to say that I'm going into this round and I would split.
I
I'm
would do-
definitely
Yeah,
not here to
well,
steal.
I think
I
we
had
all
to do
would,
in the
but,
first round what I done.
No, I totally agree with you, and I would have
And
done
I have
exactly
one
the same.
killer ball.
But I just happen to be sitting in a much better position than
Yeah,
you
but-
over the 2 rounds,
Yeah.
as does Derek.
Yes.
Yeah, and I brought you through. I discussed it with Derek
And I
to bring you
appreciate
through.
that very much.
And I'm telling
and
you
I'm
now,
prepared to split with someone
Yes.
Such a
who is going
horrible
to be 100%
screeching
honest.
sound
and
coming
I know
out of
for
her,
what
eh?
the reasons you weren't, but
Horrible
I'm
sound.
not prepared to take the risk.
that Elaine has played this
Eileen.
card. Eileen, sorry, has played this card game before.
cares?
We believed
She
her
corrects
last
him on
time,
the
and
name,
it's
like,
proved
give a
to be
fuck.
Completely
Come on.
and
But Derek,
utterly
what would you have
wrong.
done in the first round if you'd have been
cares,
sitting with
lady?
2
Just shut the
killer balls?
fuck up.
But what would you
I have to
done?
say,
What would you have done if you'd
Oh,
been
I'd have
sitting
been
with
honest,
2
'cause
killers?
I'm honest.
But you wouldn't
My
have
only
been honest.
Ooh, I like that
You'd
line.
been sitting
My
with
only
It's all about just
hesitation
look.
with
I'm
you,
just
Derek,
fucking
is
honest.
you
I don't
voted
lie.
for
All
me
right,
in the
look,
first
you
round.
like to lie.
I didn't
I'm the
appreciate
liar.
that.
If you remember this discussion.
If I got don't kill a
I-
killer, I would have just said, guys, I got 2
Better,
killers.
Ollie.
Vote me out. Have a great
Yeah.
fucking
You
day.
voted
She
Alison out.
disagreed with me.
You
voted
Alison
for
off.
me.
By the way, I'm off
And
to
you
Mars.
said that you
This is why I'm fucking
appreciated
done with
Alison's
this planet.
honesty in the first round. You couldn't have appreciated it if you'd have put her
I
off.
vote for her, yeah?
Yes, you did.
Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. Go to
Who
Mars.
says I didn't bring Alison through?
Because you did. But
But
no,
then
you
you didn't have 2. You didn't have a killer
I
ball
had the
last
2.
time, and you had
yes,
2.
Exactly, but I'm admitting to my
But
lies.
she was fighting for her life
Can
there,
you,
and I
can
would
you
do
stop
exactly
them,
the
Jasper?
same.
I'm fucking sick of
Two
this
killer
shit, man.
balls.
This is all about honesty.
And I'm trying to say to you, lady that's
being
sitting over
honest,
there with 30,
that's it.
31,000, Alison, I'm willing to split,
It's-
and I, honest
I mean,
in my
who-
heart, on TV, I
This
have
is what
one
it's all
killer
about.
ball.
How can I
Yes.
trust that you two, either of you, if you come through with me, you know, how can you convince me that you're gonna play it straight, and we're all going to, well, the two of us are going to...
Are there 4 killers in
Well, I
play?
can't
There
tell
are.
lies. There's
Blondie
one
could have a
killer ball there
pair.
I'm not going to retract.
I just don't understand how these people
Yeah, I
haven't
think we
claimed
all-
the
And I'm
3K
showing
in the
my honesty
1800.
now.
Like, what the
Everybody
fuck?
in the audience, I'm showing my honesty now.
All right,
And
Derek.
Alison did say she wants to split, and I'm here for the same. I've children like yourself.
Oh yeah, Cronzilla,
why
absolutely,
should they
man.
keep you in
A
the game?
moment of silence,
I
bro.
have children as well, so I don't see why it's a women's thing that they only have children. But I know, well, we'll get there. But
Are you putting yours through? You
am I
Well,
talking?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Odar, but like, I think at this stage, it matters way more who you think would split. And shrieking female who like bluffed the fuck out of me in round 1 does not get my vote.
75, 40, and 8,500. You're taking 1 killer through, not the greatest amount of money. You have to decide.
These people actually just don't remember what the
Two killer
totals of
balls
the
through or
balls are. It's so sick.
Eileen, why should
I'm
they keep you in
disputing
the
that I
game?
have 1 killer ball I'm not going to tell lies about. I had 2 in the first round, and 1 killer ball now, and I feel that Derek has the 2 killer balls there.
Alison, why should they keep you in the game?
Because I've obviously got the most money. I have 1 killer, 7,500, 8,000. I'm telling the truth as I told the truth in the first round.
Okay, someone has to leave. You have 1 vote each. Who is going to leave golden balls? You have to vote now.
Who do you reckon bites the dust? Do you reckon she's just committing to the pot? Short-haired Lady Gold? Nah, if you know people too well, it's kind of less fun, Cronzilla. Because, like, we don't know these fucking people. We can't predict them at all. If you know someone really well and you're playing for, like, 10 greasy, you know, it's kind of obvious. Yeah, I feel like Blondie's a bit
Votes
ruthless
are in.
too.
Our
like,
players have decided.
that said,
Miss Moneybags
that
Alison
said,
has
people can be
pumped
ruthless
firmly
but
in the
still be
driving seat and
splitters.
seems to be looking for the person she's going to take through with her. I hope for her sake and for theirs that she chooses right. We'll find out.
Blondie
who's
having 2
leading
killers in the
after
hole
break.
would not be surprising for what it's worth. Because she like, just starts taking command right at the beginning of the round. Like, hey, look, I have the obvious nizzles. I'm claiming 1 killer, but you guys got to convince me.
Welcome back to Golden Balls. Our 3 remaining players have made their decision. It's time for one of them to leave the game and see their golden balls binned. Finally, Derek is silent.
Also, if Blondie has 2
Eileen
killers
might
in
be
the
able to
hole,
get a
it's
word in
super
edgeways.
easy to take the guy.
It's time
Because
to
she
reveal
knows
who
that the guy
survived
doesn't
and
have
who's been binned.
2.
The first choice is for
Yeah, give that lady the back door. Give short-haired lady the back door.
Derek.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You'd love to see them
Second vote
backdoored.
is for
When's the next study session? Oh, you're talking to Bonsai. Easy backdoor. Wow, imagine praying as the
Eileen.
chip leader. Imagine praying. You cover these fucks
Third
like
and
10 to
final
1. Oh,
vote
please
is
hold
for-
in this flip. You got aces against like fucking 2-3 offsuit. And you cover them 10x. Backdoor.
Eileen.
The fuck out. The fuck out. He does lack backdoor balance. I agree.
Very close. Very close.
Very close indeed.
It's all about
You were
destroying
claiming
them,
1
you
killer
know?
ball.
Yes.
Can we see that, please?
There we are.
Okay.
I reckon Blondie's got deuce.
You were claiming £6,500.
Yes.
It's
you
at the
see that?
front. Do you really have a pair?
Was it 3,000?
Right. So you
The
lied
final
about a
ball
ball
you
for no
claimed
fucking
was
reason. Okay, I put you on that, but why did you do it?
18,000.
It's
That was
1800.
1,800. But
Another
one killer.
moronic lie representing new
Right.
balls that don't exist.
Derek. Very honest in the first round.
Imagine doing that.
Very honest in the first
And also,
round.
your memory's so bad that the bluff you
claiming
rep with the
40
3K is
pounds?
6.5.
Can we
Do
see
you know why you
that?
thought of that? Oh, it's because you were dealt that shit.
It's in the form of a killer.
Okay, so Blondie picks incorrectly. Beautiful.
175.
Yep. Once we start talking real money, we tell the truth.
And
8,500.
let's have a look.
And you know it's there. Because she knows she can trust.
He had more money.
She doesn't get the game.
But he also
Nobody
had more
gets the game.
killers.
We're
Yeah,
coming,
it's like
dude. We're
one-
traveling through time here. We're going to the past where
claimed the
everyone's a
killer?
I
whale.
did, and
Yeah.
here it is.
If you logged into stars right now, you'd
And
be
you
the best
claimed
200, 400 reg by a
8,000?
Sure
mile.
that's there.
Ta-da!
And this one was,
7.5.
I'm sure that's there.
Yeah.
It is indeed. Good money.
They have a crowd, man. Tai Yop.
Okay.
They got a crowd in there, man.
Eileen,
They probably have like
a
a
fair
buzzer
amount of
thing
money
that says
going
like
out for
clap
only
or
one
boo
killer.
or whatever though.
Yep.
We'll see how that works out towards the end of the game.
Yes.
You've been a great player.
Yeah, he
Thank you
blocked
for
that.
coming along.
Thank you.
You have one more final thing to do before you go, and that's to bin your golden balls. Get rid of the killer, they'll be happy with that.
And get rid of those
£10
3K and
if you could.
1800 that you bluffed
That's it.
retardedly for no fucking
1,800.
reason.
3,000.
All she had to do was say, wait, that guy to my right just made up a bunch of new
6,500.
amounts that don't exist. And the
Eileen,
lady would have been
you
like,
binned your
oh,
balls, but you're out the game. Thanks for
that
that.
is a
Thank you very
bad
much,
thing.
Jasper. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel it, Philip. There's a chance, man. There's a chance. But I tell you what, if I was that guy and I heard a lot of that screeching,
Eileen has
I
left
don't
us
know,
taking
man.
just
I
over
might steal.
£11,000, but only
I
one
might steal,
killer ball
man.
with her.
I usually
10
split,
golden
but
balls remain in
they
play.
just wouldn't shut the
7
fuck up, you
cash
know what I mean?
balls and 3 killer balls. They're going back into the ball machine.
So I'm rooting
And
for our
which
Martian
of the
friend to
balls
go for the
Amanda
robbery,
has
the
one
daylight
final
robbery.
Killer ball. But
But we'll have a
somewhere
vote
in those
before that
11
goes down.
balls
We'll see
we
what you
know
guys
are the
think.
5 cash amounts
They're gonna
that can
build a
make
bit
up
of trust
your
here.
Maximum potential win today. We've seen them already.
To be
They
fair,
are
like, FUFU,
£7,500,
there really
8,000,
is no reason to spite this lady. Like, every ball she said she had, like, she didn't ever lie, but you can tell she's a bit of a controlling bitch. Like, it came through in her
Alison
attitude.
and Derek, you've seen off the competition, but now you have to play together
Yeah,
to
yeah,
build up as
shrieking
much cash
solidifies
as you
the
can.
steal, yeah.
It's time to play.
I do feel
Win
that.
or win.
They already talked about splitting though? Well, yeah, you're always going to say you're splitting, like, regardless of what you're playing.
Here we are, Alison, Derek, congratulations into the final stages. Interesting game. Alison,
The Martian.
you obviously wanted Derek to come through with you. Why was that?
Well, over the 2 rounds, I just felt Derek was showing more honesty. Obviously, I was honest throughout. My whole aim is to go home with some money, and I needed to bring through the person who I feel most confident is going to share the money with me. And
Early
I
feelings,
think
boys?
That is Derek, and I hope I'm not proved wrong.
Are they both splitters?
Okay.
Is there
I
a
can
stealer?
tell you
Call
that
it.
Your highest possible win today.
Early feelings,
is
no vote yet.
£55,000.
Also, keep in mind, guys, that how big the pot is sort of determines if they'll steal it or split it or what they're going to do.
They do.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You will be starting.
Like, if they get a
Alison,
big
because
prize
you've
pool,
brought
I feel
through the
like
most
people
money.
chop those more.
First and foremost, I'm going to ask you to pick a ball to bin, and that ball, no matter what it is, whether it's the £20,000 ball or a killer ball, is out of the game for good. I then ask you to pick a ball to win. Your winning ball goes into this golden 5, and these accumulate to make your jackpot.
Sam, I
total for
usually
today.
love seeing 2 people
While you're
chop.
accumulating the cash,
Because if you
or
chop,
when
you're risking
you
getting
select a killer
absolutely
ball,
cucked.
the
Like,
killer
it's a
ball
ballsy play to
reduces
chop,
the
man.
amount that you've built up.
Like,
by
chopping
knocking
only
literally
wins
a
if
naught
they chop.
off the end.
You
so
know?
if you've amassed £20,000,
So I usually root for that, but I gotta say, this time, this lady's kind of pissing me off.
Those are the damage the killer balls
I
do.
wouldn't mind
Alison,
seeing the Martian
it's
run
today
away
off.
with the cash, you
Picking
know?
a ball to bin.
Right. Any
I
views
don't
on the ball?
actually.
I feel like Blondie might be a splitter too.
And I don't
We got a
either.
chance
a lot
here.
of money forward.
Thank you.
And I will trust you going for it.
So I'm going to go for this one.
Correct.
Yeah, it just got pawned.
Show Derek what you've
It's a tough question to answer.
Killer.
Oh, well.
That's a good start, by the way. That's a great start.
Well,
On one
Yes,
hand,
indeed.
it's
Finish,
true,
quick.
and on the other hand, it's not true.
okay, only 3 killers left.
So yeah,
Now, pick a ball to win.
I think a little bit of it has to do with what you feel about the other person.
Okay.
Just whether you like them or not, basically.
Your first winning ball for your golden 5 today is £175.
Start.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's a start.
Yeah.
It's a good start. It's cash.
Am I doing more tonight? I don't know, man. It kind of depends if this episode's
is your
good.
accumulated cash so far.
It kind of
although there's
depends,
only
because
one
we
ball.
had some episodes before and they
Your
bricked
highest
off,
possible
man.
win is
It was
now
like,
47,000.
one of them was good though. I'll probably upload one of them to YouTube. One was a nice
As
episode.
long as you get that £20,000
Yeah.
ball into this golden 5.
I'm totally happy to share and
Yes,
to
I'm-
split.
yeah.
I mean, I've come here to win some money.
Correct.
I don't really mind
I am exactly the
how
same.
much.
Yeah,
You
Cronzilla,
need to
like,
get
if
those
we pay
right
more
balls in the
attention
right place.
and listen to
Derek,
all these,
pick a
like,
ball to
convincing
To bid.
things that they say to each other,
Don't have any feelings.
Not at all.
It'll
I
go
I guess
out
that's what
again.
you're paying
It'll go
attention
out
to.
again,
Like, when I
whether
used to
it's
watch the
cash or
shows
it's
with
killer.
mates and we would
Pick
prop bet
another
it.
killer, my word, you're on
So
your
we'd
way.
prop bet fucking everything. We'd like pause the episode, prop bet on that,
Oh,
pause the
dear.
episode, prop bet on that.
Which is one of the top.
Bit of a
balls.
dent. Yeah, a bit of a dent. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
You have to bin it. Sorry, Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mind.
one of the top 5 cash amounts available, but it has to go. Bad luck.
Now, got any aces? It has completely to do with my feelings about the person, because I would only ever steal if I really didn't like
I
them.
did. Well, you never know, do you?
Because I would rather that they left the show with more money. Like, why do I want the show to keep the money?
If this is a killer ball, you're
I'd have to dislike them to want the show to keep the money instead of them. The show keeping the money does absolutely nothing for me.
But it could be the £20,000 ball. That's what we're hoping for.
But I'm not arguing on an EV standpoint. I'm just saying, like, as a group, I think that the contestants should split. Otherwise, the contestants all play GTO, everybody steals, and nobody wins anything ever.
Your second
That's
winning
not a
ball
good result.
today is £20,000.
So this might look good, guys. It's kind of not great.
Okay.
If a
you've
killer ball
accumulated
comes
cash
out,
now,
it divides the current prize pool by
£20,175.
fucking 10. So
Your
it'll turn
highest
20 into
possible
2.
win
If a
is
second killer comes, it'll be 200.
£47,175.
Killers are very
Alison,
fucking
back
bad.
to you. Pick a ball to bin.
So there's 2 killers
I
remaining.
have no preference, so I'm just going to take
They
them
need
as
they need to bin the
are
killers
going
basically,
on
or
the
just
day.
dodge the
Killers
fuck out of
there.
them.
You've got to try and eliminate them if you can.
Yep. Ready?
Killer one time.
Oh.
7,500.
That's not good. That's very bad.
Okay, bin it. All right. Pick a ball to win, Alison.
Yeah, but that's boring on the aces. Like,
It's important.
everybody
that you avoid
does
a
it,
killer.
nobody ever
Yes.
wins. Is wicked. That's a solved
Chances
game.
aren't high.
You know what I mean?
I feel.
50-50.
It's not hard to figure that out, man. If everybody steals, the game is dog shit. Literally no one ever wins.
If this ball is a killer, your total jackpot.
It's the
amount
players
goes
versus the
down
show
to
to me, man.
£2,017.50.
And I don't want the show to win.
If it's the 11,000, you bang on course for your 44,675. That is now your highest possible win. I won't keep you
Need
in
to dodge
suspense
killers, man.
Thanks.
until after the break.
Yeah.
Before the break, Derek and Alison had accumulated a very
Nah, that's an illegal move.
£175.
And it's
towards
very
their
obvious
jackpot
that you
total.
can't do that.
There are 6 balls on the table. 3 of them are killers. It's a 50-50
They would
chance.
never pay
This
you
is
if
a
you
killer
did that.
ball. That
IMO.
20,175 goes down to £2,017.50.
It's probably in the rules, honestly.
Your third winning ball for your golden 5 today is a killer.
Oh,
He pretends that he
Accumulated
like
jackpot
doesn't
so
like
far
it, but he
is
loves
now
that shit.
£2,017.50.
This is Mr. Backdoor. This is the guy who always slow
There's
rolls
2
you,
more
you know?
killers on the
3
table,
amounts of money.
and there's
He's
5
like,
balls
oh,
left.
he can't even like get a good like, oh, you know?
Chances.
Derek.
When a
pick
prize
ball
pool gets
to bin.
decimated,
Get
people
one
are
of
more
those
likely
two.
to steal.
Get it out
oh, I
the game.
don't know. Just go
No.
with it. I have no preference.
Oh, it's me. isn't it?
What do you do?
Cheers.
That's so good.
It's a killer.
Right, so that's kind of good, but now they need to bank something off.
Brilliant.
Yeah, you've been it. I don't want to. We don't want it. No,
No,
get
we
it out.
don't.
Get it out.
We've only got one more.
Yes.
Now, it's a 3-to-1 shot. 3 cash balls. They are 11,000, 8,500, and £5,000. Derek, pick a ball to win.
I've been following your reasoning of being near to me.
Well.
So I'm going to follow my gut instinct. You're right.
She's sweating the cash. Women are very good liars though compared to men, I think. It's a good ball.
£5,000.
Oh, that's good. That's all right. Just I don't want that killer.
Your accumulated cash now is 7,000.
If another killer rolls,
£17.50.
this game is so rigged, man. You know?
Alison,
Yes.
pick a ball to bin.
So
Get
savage.
rid of the killer.
Go on, girl.
I'm thinking that one. Do you have any?
I don't have any
Thinking.
feelings, and you've been really good with your ball selection, so you get my full support.
But it's like avoiding the middle one. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
is the middle one a goodie or a baddie?
Last one on, wasn't it?
Now, this is the first one. So I look at this, don't I?
You look at this and show Derek, hopefully, the killer.
Can I do like you do,
Yes,
like
you
that?
can do what the hell you
take
like.
so.
It's a killer! Yes!
Paul George with new shoulders is GOAT? I hope so.
£7,017.50p. There's an 11.
Never like to see somebody with an injury, man.
And an £8,500 ball.
Okay.
Alison, pick a ball to win.
I'm going to take that one. I'm
Yeah.
not touching the middle one.
You can't do anything wrong.
No.
The handshakes are dirty,
sorry.
man. They really are.
You can't do anything
I
wrong.
want to open it.
It's tension.
Is it?
It's called.
Your final winning ball for your Golden Five today is $8,500.
So that's nutted, right? That's got to be pot. I'll put a poll up
Legal and above board.
in a sec, but what we're going to do is
£11,000.
we're going to
Okay.
listen to their
Want to bin that?
speeches first.
I would like
Okay,
to.
all right.
Thank you.
Right. We know what
It's a
you've got.
decent pot.
£15,517.50p. But can you keep it? It's time to play split or steal.
Keep in mind, this dude wants to go to Mars,
Alison,
alright?
Derek, you've been through a lot to get here. You have
These
one
women
final
were
decision to
shrieking
make.
at him.
It's
you
split
know?
or steal. These are the most important balls in the game. You each have
Let's
a
listen to
golden
the
ball
speeches,
with
though.
the word split written inside, and you each have a golden ball with the word steal written inside. So you have a split ball and a steal ball. I will ask you to consciously choose either the split ball or the steal ball, and you will not know what each other have chosen. If you both choose the split ball, you will split today's total of £15,517.50p, and you will both go home with £7,758.75p. Very, very nice money. If one of you splits and one of you steals, whoever steals will go home with all the jackpot. That's £15,517.50p. The person that splits
She looks worried about
will go
that.
home
It makes me
with
trust her, but women, like I said, they're
But
very manipulative,
if
man.
you are both greedy, if you both try and be too smart,
Too
and
good
you
at it.
both choose the steal ball, you both go home with nothing. It will be a complete waste of time coming today. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
I'm
Put
going
the
to ask you to
7,500
look
in
at the two
Bitcoin.
balls.
Yeah, no
Do not
shit.
show
This is
each other
before
to
Bitcoin
make
as
sure
well.
you know which is the split ball and which is the steal ball. Have a quick look now. Be very careful.
God in the Aces, listen to the speech, man. See if you feel the same way. I'll put the poll up after that.
Okay. Are you happy you know which is split and which is steal?
Yes.
These
Before
speeches
I
are
ask you
big.
to choose, I'm going to give you a little time to talk to each other about what's happened today and how you feel.
Well, I think we've both come to the same thing, haven't we?
Well, I've
Both
trusted
come to
you
yes, and
throughout the
I've
entire
trusted
show,
you.
and I said at the beginning, I want someone to get to the final with who I can trust to share the money.
chose the right
7,500 plus for me is a lot of money.
It's a fortune.
I
to me.
mean,
absolute fortune
you
to
know,
me.
so
Yeah.
I am happy
So am I.
to share the money with you. So,
I
you know,
am.
I've,
I think we've-
I've played it
we've
true
agreed,
throughout.
haven't we?
I
So have
can't
I.
say more.
No?
So,
Okay,
We've
I
agreed.
know what we're all hoping for.
I've
Yeah.
played it true throughout.
I'm going to ask you to look each other in the eye now. Alison, Derek, I want you to choose.
All right, boys. This is a biggie. This is a biggie. Shout out to anyone who gets this right, okay? I like sweating the votes as they come in. Oh, snapped off. Okay. Yeah, there's a few people got their dagger ready. Hey, shout out to whoever's rooting for the Martian, man. Like, shout out, man. I'm rooting for the Martian too, but I ain't feeling it, I'll tell you that. Oh, fuck me. There's a lot of bitter lads today. Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm nervous, I'll admit. I'm certainly nervous. Okay, boys. Here's what we got so far. We got 19 people feeling that the lady robs him blind. This would be displeasing. Steal is up there, actually. 9 votes. I mean, that's a lot of votes. I'm not feeling Steal. I think at least one of them is splitting. And, I mean, women are good at manipulating me, man. I gotta say, they're very hard for me to read. They're very fucking hard to read. I do feel like the lady's gonna split. I'm gonna rewind slightly. I just like for the drama. I'm gonna rewind slightly. I think I'm gonna go split. I think when he said that it means a fortune to him, I believed that shit.
I'm going to ask you to look each other in the eye now.
Don't you fucking steal from us, lady.
Alison.
If the Martian
Derek,
steals,
I want
yeah,
you to
boy, I'm in.
choose the split or steal
I'm
ball
in for the
now.
Martian, but
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alison, Derek, split or steal?
you fucking bitch. Fucking
you see
dirty
that
bitch.
coming?
This is why he wants to go to Mars. He's sick of your fucking
Fantastic.
shit, lady.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You ready
Yeah,
to do that
I'm
right
sorry.
from the beginning?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can tell you.
Oh, you're really sorry. Yeah, have a little
congratulations,
cry so he
taking home
sympathises with you. Yeah.
£15,517.50.
Thank you.
Derek, a very trusting man, but sadly you go home with nothing. Commiserations.
My honour's intact.
Your honour is intact. Alison,
Yeah.
Derek, you've been great.
Yeah,
players,
sorry again. Of
and
course
it's been
you're
a
sorry,
pleasure
right?
to
Of
have you on
course
the
you're
show.
sorry. You could have just
So,
chopped with him
if we can just
and not
get
been
security to
sorry.
smuggle Alison out of the building, I'll just say they've been themselves. I've been Jasper Carrot. This has been Golden Balls. Until next time, goodbye.
piece of shit, ugly bitch as well.
When Alison revealed the steel ball, I felt completely numb, let down and betrayed.
Well, when Derek revealed the split ball, I was actually quite relieved because I knew I was stealing, so the money was mine.
Pity your life sucks. Unlucky. Unlucky. You're a fucking awful person. Your life shit. You're ugly as fuck. Ah, well. You can't win them all.